In this country, our courts are the great levelers.
I love To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird is a 1960 novel written by Harper Lee that was adapted into a film in 1962. It follows Jean Louise Scout Finch as she reminisces on her childhood growing up in the Depression-era South. It's fairly episodic, showing serious issues that are timely as well as universal, all from the eyes of a child. I was forced to read the book in high school. There were a lot of chapters I found engaging and a handful I found a drag. Then I watched the movie and gave the book a second look, and really thought about what it all means and why Harper Lee emphasized the situation she did. This book tackles a very deep theme that not many books even address. It's more than just the death of innocence, it's the power of innocence. Killing a blameless man, dragging a recluse into the light, all of it is like shooting and killing an innocent mockingbird. Scout doesn't really understand why a lot of these things happen, but she understands enough. Through the trial that takes up the second third of the book, she sees her father do his job to the fullest extent of his abilities, despite the pressure and threats because it's the right thing to do, both as a human being and also as a lawyer. Through her own experience towards the end of the book, she sees the consequences of such niceties in trying times. Actually, she sees that early on as well with how many people in the town pay each other back with favors rather than actual money. But in the end, she also sees how acts of kindness can inspire other acts of kindness. On top of the melancholic tone and the strong POV, the entire town feels fleshed out. Everyone has a role to play in Scout's life, the plot, and within the town as a whole. And even though the plot isn't the main focus, all the episodic beats have crumbs that all join together to illustrate the main point at the end. Upon a first read, various chapters might feel like padding, but upon rereading, even those beats turn into little gears that all click together. And none of this would be possible if not for the strong dedication to perspective. I'm not an extremely well-read person, but I find it hard to believe that there's a book out there with a better use of first-person perspective, and that's why I love To Kill a Mockingbird.